sure does feel great out here. Oh, hi. Nice for you to join me. I'm just waiting for my friends to arrive in order to enjoy the surprisingly hot fall day.
What's up, John?
What's up, man? Just enjoying nature while I still can.
Can I join you?
Of course.
Hey guys!
What's up, Lindsay?
Looks like I'll join you guys as well, since we never know when it'll all be gone.
I think it's time to talk about the rising issue.
Agreed.
Climate change is an issue that many tend to not voluntarily speak on due to individuals not being properly informed about it and to not believing the truth of it. The truth is that there is currently not enough attention being addressed to this soon-to-be irreversible natural disaster concerning our population has the resources to prevent it.
To begin, we first need to lay out a foundation on what climate change actually refers to. Any significant change in measures of climate lasting for an extended period of time. Also, it includes major changes in temperature, precipitation, or wind patterns, among other effects that occur over several decades or longer.
This agreement is ambitious, with every nation setting and committing to their own specific targets, even as we take into account differences among nations. We'll have a strong system of transparency, including periodic reviews and independent assessments, to help hold every country accountable for meeting its commitments. As technology advances, this agreement allows progress to pave the way for even more ambitious targets over time. And we have secured a broader commitment to support the most vulnerable countries as they pursue cleaner economic growth.
The causes of climate change are
87% of climate scientists agree that this new tendency is not caused by the variations of the Earth's orbit, but rather very likely caused by human activities. That means you and me. And since the Industrial Revolution, we have come a long way. Humans built airplanes, faster cars, developed remarkable technology, and learned how the natural resources around us can be used for our benefit.
Those situations seem readily fixable by the solution of the upcoming 2020 presidential election. Timing couldn't have been more perfect, despite the crisis could have been solved sooner.
You're so right, and I think people are getting more involved with this idea as an energy policy has been discussed recently.
Some political leaders have attempted to address the issue with some deals that could potentially follow through by the candidates for the upcoming election.
For our policy, but I believe that in the Democratic Party, climate change has risen to be the top 2, maybe 3, but in many places #1 issue and defining issue of how people evaluate a candidate, and not just for president, but for any office. The difference is that the nuance of what that means in different parts of the country. And I think you alluded to that these are largely state decisions.
Another way others may view this topic is through green tinted lenses. We can all agree that money is very important to people, but is it worth the future of our planet? Individuals have turned their back on this topic due to it being a disadvantage to the economy. Meanwhile, others have used the idea of economics to push the idea of change further. Some political views are compensating for this aspect, including various nascent energy deals, which can be utilized in the election.
I'm pretty comfortable that, what's wrong with being a skeptic, I think, is about something that we're talking about that's going to have a massive impact on the American economy.
As a population, we should not solely rely on big companies to begin making changes. Each of us can single-handedly help out the situation by making small changes to our everyday life. Let's start inside our homes. You can begin purchasing energy-efficient light bulbs and unplugging electronics when they're not in use. It's all about using our energy wisely, and at the same time, you'll be saving money on the way. Another way would be changing the way you travel around. Carpool with friends, use public transit, or even switch to an electric or hybrid vehicle to reduce pollution being spread into the air. We all know Elon Musk would approve of that. These are just a few changes we can adopt from the list of hundreds of alternatives that help out our Earth.
I think the internal issue with climate change is the cultural effect it brings along. As it is a controversial topic to many, people don't seem to mind it as it doesn't directly follow their religion. The truth is our time is running out. Just recently, scientists have concluded that we have 11 years to make a dramatic change on what we allow our Earth to go through. As humans, we have to accept the fact that we are a major factor on why we are in this current situation. We need everyone to participate in changing the ways we operate our beloved planet. Attention needs to be brought upon this major issue because sooner or later, it may be the reason we will no longer have presidential campaigns.
To protecting this planet for our kids, that's going to take all of us working together, because that's always been our story. The story of ordinary people coming together in the hard, slow, sometimes frustrating, but always vital work of self-government.